Elon Musk just said Tesla stock price is too high. IMO. Investors agreed. What's going on, guys? Yet another crazy Friday in the stock market. Unbelievable. How is this going to impact Tesla stock price? And should you be worried if you're a Tesla investor? Well, I'm going to let you know all of that and more in just a second. But first, I want to welcome you to my channel. Hi, my name is Brad, and this is Own the Chaos. The stock market is crazy and chaotic, right? But I made it my mission to help you own it. So if you want to see more content such as this, then I certainly would appreciate a subscription from you. Hit that notification bell to get notified every time I put up a video, as well as if you get value out of today's video, I certainly would appreciate a thumbs up, because this one is gonna be a good one. Also, guys, real quick before I get started, I just want to invite you over to check out the Chaos Crew, which is a watch list that I put together every single day before the market opens. If you're interested in checking that out, make sure you hit the join button to be a channel member, and I'd be happy to see you guys over there. All right, guys, so let's get to the good stuff today. Elon posted a barrage of tweets today, which are typically pretty head-scratching for the most part, depending on what time of the day or the week that you're seeing Elon post tweets. But today was a little bit crazier, if I'm honest with you. He put out tweets today discussing his journey into minimalism by saying that he's going to be selling all of his possessions, including his house that was formerly owned by Gene Wilder, and then also quoting the Star Spangled Banner, which I thought was weird, and then also quotes a poem, which is Dylan Thomas's Do Not Go Gentle Into That Good Night. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him. Maybe he's just really caught up with the whole the Rona stuff and having everybody locked up, and he's just ready. He's just got cabin fever, maybe? I don't know. But that wasn't the tweet that set everything off. The tweet that set everything off was what I just said in the beginning of the video, that Elon felt as if the Tesla stock price was too high, which is just mind-blowing. Why would you do something like that? But again, it's Elon, right? The stock fell 10% in a matter of minutes, tanking from $768 to $683 in about a half hour's time. Why he would do something like this, I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine, but I wanted to share with you some of the other thoughts of some personalities across Twitter, especially from the trading community. Tim Sykes was quoted as saying, "Stewards can't believe their eyes. We're living in a truly up world right now." But my favorite response of all today from personalities was from none other than Dave Portnoy, CEO of Barstool Sports. He's really recently got into trading, and it's been kind of fun to watch him, as he's been locked up along with the rest of us learning how to day trade. And he really had a strong response for Elon's tweets. I'll let you listen to it here. Forewarning, there is some language, so if you got kids in the room, make sure you turn down the volume here, but I felt like it would be best to come straight for the horse's mouth, so here you go.
Fucking Elon Musk tweets out that his stock for Tesla is too fucking high. Tesla stock price is too high, in my opinion. Next tweet, a second later, I'm selling all my physical possessions, will own no house. They'll give people back their freedom. Hey, dick. What are you fucking doing? And by the way, I bought it. I'm down 23 grand. I just the opposite. Like, oh, this fucking clown. It's going to be low. Things at 707, down 20 grand on fucking Tesla. Now I'm in on Tesla. Get your stock price up. If I had big money in Tesla and he comes across Elon Musk and says, oh, it's too high, you have the right to murder him. You want to talk freedom, Elon Musk? Who cares if it's too high? That's not you. That's good for your fucking people investing in you. Piece of shit.
I gotta say, I can't argue with Dave on his thoughts here. I mean, what is going on here with Elon? I just don't understand. I mean, does this go back to, him just being controlled, and he doesn't like to be controlled in this way, especially when it comes to, interfering with the Tesla company, and maybe I don't know. I mean, he's got some serious case of the cabin fever, like I said earlier. I get it. This hair right now is on my nerves. It's growing down my neck. I could practically put it in a ponytail at this point. It's driving me nuts, right? But I don't know what's going on with him. It's blowing my mind. And so how is this going to impact the stock? If you're an investor in Tesla like myself, what are you going to do at this point? And to be honest with you, I'm raising a lot of questions here. I love Tesla. I love the company. I love what it stands for. I love their vision. And I've been very vocal about that. But at this point, I am super confused about Elon's motives here and why he would do such a thing. And in my opinion, I think the SEC is going to crack down pretty hard on this because of how much it actually affected the stock. Last time Elon tweeted something like this, he was actually sued by the SEC. Back in 2018, Elon tweeted out that he actually had funding to take Tesla private at $420 a share, and people lost their mind. And that's why the SEC came down and actually sued Elon for this, basically saying that he needs to control his Twitter account a little bit better. And this led to not only the SEC suing them, but also the Tesla board of directors voted him out as executive chair, which was a huge deal, still allowing him to be the CEO of the company, but he was no longer allowed to be on the board. Not to mention, this was also around the time that he was seen on Joe Rogan smoking a blunt, and I don't know. There was a weird time for Elon during those times, and since then, he seems to have behaved himself up until today, and so it's a really weird timing. I don't know if it's because he has a baby coming along this week. I really cannot explain to you why he would do such a thing. And I would love to hear from you guys. What are your thoughts on this? Can you leave me comments down below? What are you thinking here? Are you pissed? Are you angry with Elon? Are you angry as an investor? Or do you see this as a greater opportunity, which of course I think it probably is, and I'm going to get to that in a second, but I don't know. I'm really mind blown at this point in time why you would do such a thing. I mean, at this point, the penalties could get far worse. Elon could be removed from Tesla entirely, and that would crush the stock, that would crush the company, in my opinion. I don't think it gets to that point, but it's certainly possible, and I'm sure it's on the table, especially if the board of directors just determine that he's too much of a loose cannon and, will negatively impact the direction of the company. There's enough people that are in Tesla at this point in time to where they may see that Elon is just too much of a negative impact on the company, and they might just remove him entirely. Not only that, but I believe the SEC could definitely come down on him much harder and issue penalties. I don't think that suspension could happen, but it's definitely a possibility as well. It's just mind blowing to me. I mean, there's even a possibility of jail time for Elon Musk if it comes out that he did this intentionally to bring the stock price down. I don't know, but there's a lot of things that are not good about this situation that could certainly bring the stock price even lower if any of these come to fruition. That being said, how do you handle this as an investor? Well, in my opinion, I think it's best to just kind of sit and wait and wait for things to develop. If you're somebody who's invested in Tesla and looks at Tesla from the long-term standpoint, I think it's important to just remind yourself of that and see that maybe this is just another blip, in the crazy, chaotic roller coaster that is Tesla. I mean, we've seen this go all the way up to nearly $1,000 a share and then come crashing back down to nearly $350 a share. And now it went back up over $800 a share, only to come back down another $200 over the last 48 hours. It's just an unbelievable ride that Tesla that we've all been on, right? It's becoming more and more of a speculative stock. I mean, the way that it's been moving, it's crazy. It's the largest penny stock I've ever seen. Having said all that, I do believe in Tesla. I love the products that they make. I love the vision that they have. I still love Elon Musk, even though this was a crazy ass move. I'm just completely blown away about what just happened and what transpired. But I love Elon as an incredible mind. He's ridiculously brilliant. And I do honestly believe that Elon has the best of intentions when it comes to making this world a better place for our future. But sometimes it doesn't matter how good your intentions are, especially in a situation like this. This isn't just impacting the man, right? I know that Elon has his own feelings about the SEC, but this also impacts people like me, people that believe in what it is that he's trying to do. And so for me, I'm going to stick around. I'm going to just wait and see what happens here. I do still believe in this long term, so I'm just gonna chill out. I'm just gonna hold at this point in time and see where this goes. But I want to get your thoughts now. What do you guys think about this? Are you looking to just buy the dip here? Are you now short on Tesla? Do you think that it's no longer worth being invested in? And also, what about this thing with Elon? Is this the last we'll hear from him as far as crazy tweets go? What's the SEC going to do to him? Do you think the board of directors are now contemplating this situation? All I got to say is that somebody needs to be babysitting him as far as the tweets go. I thought that maybe perhaps he had somebody that he would just kind of okay things with after he got sued by the SEC, but Gosh, this is pretty wild and crazy stuff, guys. So please let me know what you guys think in the comments, as I do reply to every single one. I love the engagement that I have with my community, so I would love to engage with you. If you want to speak with me, please make sure that you're leaving a comment down below, and I'll be happy to chat it up with you down there as well. Finally, if you are also interested in learning about the stock market, learning how to invest, I would encourage you to come check out my daily mentorship. So I go live with folks every single day from Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern time. It's the most important time of the market, as it's the most volatile, as well as I'm with folks in a private Discord chat as well all throughout the day. So if you're interested in being a part of that, I'm offering a free 30-day trial if you want to come check it out. We're all stuck at home right now, so if you just want to give it a shot for 30 days and see if it's for you, I certainly would be happy to have you over there. It's a great community to be a part of. We just share ideas and celebrate each other's success. So if you want to come check that out, I certainly would love it. And so that's going to do it for me, guys. If you got value out of today's video, again, I would appreciate a thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, what I do is every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I go over things that are going on in the stock market, how you should be preparing for potential moves. And also on Sunday, I have a segment where I go live with folks at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time called Stock Watch Sunday. It's the best part of the week. It's my favorite time of the week. So I go live and you get to call in. You get to, ask me questions about stocks that you might be watching. So be sure to check that out as well. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. As always, I will see you all before the bell, and B. Smith is out. That's right, guys. So Gilead Sciences has come out with news on positive data as a result of their phase 3 trials for their treatment of the Rona. Now, I'm going to give you some